Good evening, Starlights. It is Tuesday. How are we all? I am well. I am full of noodles, though. And I also have soju for later in the evening, potentially. So, yeah, good evening. So today, it's going to be more Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to crack on as much as we can. And then we'll be playing a new game called Blueprints, which I don't know much about. Stalked a Hanty. I was lurking in his stream as well for a bit. Hello, Grizz. Right. Let's crack on. We ain't got time to waste. You've now developed a taste for freeform jazz. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Uldar will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shan the next time I see him. As for you, want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Scream! Oh, this giant raging douchebag. He's got such pretty eyes, though. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Can we push this man into traffic, or preferably off a cliff? Or the first one and then the second one? Is it stalking and sneaking in? No, if you tell me you're gonna do it. It's like saying when someone says they're low-key and they're like low-key, and it's like, but you're telling me it's not low-key. Oh, I've done nothing wrong. Told with me witness. You all suck. I'm just here like, hey. But please, adventurer, help me. I beg of ye. That's around my mother's grave. I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. It's like the most delicate little run, Luna. Who the hell are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I'm an aggressive reader. I've had enough of this mama's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. Okay, I'll throw you all off a cliff. The footsteps in the darkness. Hello? Game? Thank you. Not bad for an adventure, excuse me, sir. I have literary route. Summoner, I'm going Scholar till I unlock Astrologian. I have zero intent to play Summoner past a certain point. Zero intent. ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where else do you think you're going? Thank ye, kind stranger. Thank ye for us over. Oh, get the ibuprofen. Not me trying to open this soju without making too much noise. Well, that smells good. Oh, nom 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 nom. I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps the situation is more pronounced. Uldar has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them. It truly does, but I wouldn't be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. Well, I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the Immortal Flames. I dare say the Brass Blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff. They may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins! Get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Fanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Uldar is well on its way to recovery. Peer through the veil of prosperity, and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Well, the ibuprofen headaches definitely showed something. Madam, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Sora buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I will overlook this. Just this once. Yeah, get out of here, scumbags. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. Don't bear thinking about. And away she goes. Ever the selfless hero, I see. Oh, hi, Stola. It's been a while, adventurer. I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limzilla. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you've displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it to or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes for your character. Thanks, Mum. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience, visions like the one you had mere moments ago. If I am not mistaken, I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-same talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause, a cause which would greatly benefit for your support. If you'd agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavours. Think on my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak with Momodi. The proprietress of the Quicksand is a close ally and friend of ours. Inform her that you've been chosen by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. Pray return to the Waking Sands. I get shot every time they say that. Right. Before we speak to Momodi, we're actually going to very quickly head back to Limsa, because I think I can do the next class quest for Arcanist. So let's get that out of the way. Get Scholar unlocked so I can start healing dungeons, which will make queues go away a little bit quicker. It is bustling today. That's fine. Have you come to ask about Kalia's condition? The poor seer is unchanged. She walks about as if all joy in life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kalia out of her shell in the first time. Our absent guildmaster. And though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be our only chance. Pray travel to Mimbaroon's trading post in Upper Lanoska and speak with anyone who may have seen the Guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Kirid Tia. Oh god, how am I going to get Grimoire Fandango? Do you know, I have to play Grim Fandango at some point. But I know it's a puzzle game that has some notorious moon logic. Speaking of puzzle games, later today you get to watch me get really mad at a puzzle game, probably, depending on how it goes. But it's a roguelike and a puzzle. That has me intrigued. Right. So we need to go for a little bit of a jog. But this does mean we can get some more Aetherytes, which is always good. I do love this starter outfit. It's so cute. I would wear different boots, though. I prefer thigh-high boots. Oh, I move fast once I get into my groove. Gotta keep pace with Hanty and Kara, you know? So eventually we can actually all start doing stuff together. It's the hunt. Miradrosh. That's pretty cool. I'll be hunting those things at some point in the future. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised he's slightly ahead of me, but that's fine. Where is he? There he is. Afternoon, miss. I was the one who sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It is a right rare sight the Kirid Tia roaming about. He asked me the way to Phalos. Could be you seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. Okay. So now we gotta go speak with the scholar at Phalos. I forgot that there's no Aetherytes for this portion, and it's a lot of running. Oh my god, why did I stop moving? I like the music here. It's really nice. I forget, is he in or... Oh. Ah. Hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Phalos. I suppose you're expected to search for them. Fantastic, we just go on a treasure hunt. I am 27 at the moment. I am 3 levels off unlocking Arcanist. Or Scholar, rather. But I think there's a story lock before I can unlock it, which is a little bit annoying. But that's fine. It's been so long since I've done the Scholar questline, I don't even remember any of this. Oh, give me a second. Oh. I had a very weird sensation in my throat just then. It's not nice when you're doing a lot of talking. Just gonna jump down and run back up. You're not gonna let me jump down, are you? Sometimes I used to play this game with the music off and I had, like, you know, I was a bit tired and I just listened to the atmospheric noises and it was lovely. I do that on WoW as well. Sometimes on WoW I'll just turn off background noise and leave the ambience on. Am I, like, stuck down here? No, I should be able to just jump my way back up, right? Meow? Confused cat noises? Ah. Ah! Escape. Ah, sir? Sir? Speaking, we're going to obviously talk about food because I am a food-driven creature. Oh, good lord. I found the most fascinating little thing yesterday when I went out. I found it's a chocolate egg, but inside the shell is a white chocolate cheesecake with a mango puree center. Now, I didn't realize it was cheesecake. I thought it was just like a chocolate egg with some mousse in the middle, which I also like. Then I looked at the package and I saw cheesecake and I was like, excuse me? And it comes with a little chocolate spoon. Completely pointless because I'll just eat the spoon and then eat the ice cream or the cheesecake separately. But there was just something so fascinating about the fact that it was a cheesecake enveloped in a chocolate egg shell. Plus, mango is great. Mango flavor is amazing. And I don't want to join your fate. Go away. track down those 3 slips of parchment? Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you'd been sent on a wild dodo chase. Well, let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, well. Penned in ancient Allagan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Take a box at Fool's Fall, dance a jig for your wooden audience, claim the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. You tend to follow them. Oh, this guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. Alright. I forgot this was a quest. Like, it's been so long, I don't remember doing this as an Arcanist. So I used to just doing the white mage route. Which is deal with an angry child. Not a grown-ass man playing treasure hunt. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. The lid of the box is jammed shut. That's what I gotta do this. The box rattles and thumps about as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Oh! Fantastic! Hey! Try again. You found a slip of parchment inside the box. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner be not meek, with your 2 feet provide a show. For God's sake. I am a warrior of light. There are places to be, things to do. Just going for a casual swim. I remember when you couldn't swim in this water. I'm not joining your flippin' fate. Funny me could take dance, funny dance. You dance, funny dance too? That was most entertaining. I must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand. Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. He's kind of cute. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes of all the guild's members, you see. As an Arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. And I do enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Yeah, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Luna would have bonked him across the head with that book in pure frustration. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kalia. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kalia the tome, the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. Oh, this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. He's such a diva. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa. All be well, Luna. We shall meet again. Yeah, he's such a diva. Oh my god. I'm 100% certain of it. Actual diva energy. I'm just wondering. I might... You know what? I might take a quick jaunt and go get this. Ooh. Sneeze 6 ways to Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna go do a quick side jaunt. Bear with me. It'd be easier if I had a mount, to be fair. I just want my chocobo. Okay, I have to say, my favorite... Go away. My favorite chocobo theme, I think, is still from 9. Although I do like 10. Okay, all of you calm down. I'm just passing through. Away, foul beings. Okay. We just gotta scoot up around here. Don't think there's any other Aetherytes. Yes, just this one at Camp Overlook. Although everything here is like level 34. Oh boy. I got the zoomies. I got the zoomies. Ah. 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 I jump down. Nope. I'm full of really bad decisions, and this is definitely one of them. And we're fine. And safe. Round the corner we go. Thank you for telling me I'm in a fate, because I'm not joining it. There we go. Grab this while we're here. Don't think there's any other ones. Ooh, how do I get to that one? Going for a jog. Hey Luna, why have you not hit max level yet? Oh, I keep getting so distracted. No. Just Luna things. I saw someone just fall down there and I'm like, what the heck? Oh, come on. You see me now? Oh, this is gonna be bad. This might kill me. Ow! Stone! Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. We should be fine. Drink comes off cooldown in 15 seconds. We should be fine. We should be fine. We should be fine. Oh god. Running! I went the wrong way! Oh god! Go away. Go away. Go away. I mean no harm, I am a babby. Ah. There we go. The reason I'm grabbing this one is because I actually need it later in the story, and this means I don't have to run back here later. I can just get it done. Oh. Please. Excuse you. Oh my god, no. Nope. Protect me! Okay. Now we can go back. Away! Right, where is Madam? Where is she? Go to the Aft Castle. Okey. No, we're not changing servers. No, no papaya today. No papaya today. Ooh! Took a sip of my soju and... Ooh, I feel warm. That's so good. I got apple mango flavor. It's so good. I think the strawberry one I had was a little more potent, though. They had lots of flavors in the place I went in. They had like a blueberry one that caught my eye as well, so I might get that next time. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks. But now there is naught but silence. This is how it once used to be. And that's how it'll always be from now on. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such Ah, you have met with our guildmaster, haven't you? That would explain your odd behaviour. He does often enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurned our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? I have a book. I have a book. It was good on Goodreads. He gave you this grimoire to give to me? Uncanny. This is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Luna. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. But with this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dosmalga. God, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform Mistress Filbergine of my return to duty. Yeah. When in doubt, give a gal a book. Gals love books. I've lost my sense of direction. Meow. Should I say noom? I am scooting. Papaya. Papaya, papaya. No papaya. Kalia has recovered from a despondency. Oh, that is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. Hello, Okano. I sure love Twitch giving me pop-ups for Turbo the interview with the video control. Isn't it just great? Forcing you to spend money on a feature you don't really care for. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalia and our guildmaster are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. At least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Luna, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kalia is sure to formulate in the days ahead. I got the banana dug! The banana dug galaxy! Hello, Antonos. How are you? That's a pretty money boy behind me. Hey, it was breakfast today. Bananas are great. I finished up all my banana bread and I'm sad. It was a really good banana bread. Just so you're watching me while at the supermarket. I'm glad I can keep you entertained while you're at Tesco. Or where it is you shop. You know, I did realize, I think everyone does have, like, it's such a silly thing to think about, but I think, got that much commitment. I appreciate a viewer with that much commitment. You have my undying thanks, because I ain't got much else to get. But I realize, like, I suppose everyone has, like, their preferred, what's it called? Preferred, supermarket. Like, for me, it probably is Tesco, because they just stock a lot of the stuff I like. And the fruits and veg tend to be pretty good quality. No papaya. Cease with the papaya. I like the fruit papaya, but I don't like the papaya. Seems like this is becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. But don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Meteor! Saying that, if you ever find yourself in the spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I, do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Mamodi! Preferred and closer. This is true. The closer, that's probably why for me Tesco's is pretty close. I also like Sainsbury's, but it's way too expensive. Like, no reason whatsoever. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. And also, fun fact, canonically, Ramodi is known for her taste in men. She likes to chase after them and be quite flirty. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one even guessed you've been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every only adventurer my own said you be, Luna. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Hello. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name is Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he'd be like you one day. I believe they would have succeeded, had have been not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I've fought long and hard about giving up adventuring. When I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. You are better than Avery. You are worth more than that dickhead. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first. Ask you your name. I am Luna. Meow. Luna Arcanist. Shan't forget. Thank you, Luna Arcanist. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want what to do with you lot. It would be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I'm privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Luna. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the 7th Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Luna. The Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think about twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Please and thank you. I am 10 levels above the story, by the way. See? So you want to know more, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limited wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventures would go through the first, and the other bloke would be able to choose on the account of being all done. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, you're wondering where you can trust these Scions of the 7th Dawn. You can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Luna. I'll be given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in western Fanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Luna, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as they'll make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time. You hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Thanks, Mum. Mum Modi. Mum Modi. Mom Modi. I think I have already got the... Oh, thank you, past me. There is a quicker way to get there, but we're going to run this time. Whee! Actually, we're talking about, like, supermarkets or shops. Oddly, Waitrose is pretty good. They are a bit pricey, but their bakery is pretty solid. I mean, we can all agree, if you've ever been to one, Lidl's bakery is amazing. Especially if you go first thing in the morning. Oh my god. Their breakfast pastries? Mwah. Their pretzels? Mwah. I like Aldi as well, but our Aldi's kind of a pain to get to. You can't drive. Oh my god, hang on. I'm gonna put a fan on real quick. My face is gonna be feeling flushed, everyone. Let me tell you now. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god. No more overheating, Luna. Ooh, we need to do this lady's quest real quick while we're here. You there. Yes, you, the decisively unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good, never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost to form. Miss sight of you fair makes my eyes bleed. Ooh, excuse me. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of colour. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the store by the northern gate, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only we had the spare thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it. I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where do you begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the piss paste and ask Falkland. I'll have some blood orange juice. I'll tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now off you go. Wait, you want a bottle of orange juice from the vendor, but you also want a... Oh my god, I hate people like you. What do a zebra and a panda have in common? The answer is pretty black and white. Hi, Fang. Oh, Sweargan sent you, did she? That woman, I never known anyone so lazy. You kill her to come and get it herself. Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her a little and she'll take a mom. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you've forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gate. There you go. Oh, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you to bring colour into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colours. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion conscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance. A change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that the garments can be dyed repeatedly. There's no fear of getting locked into one colour. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some colour into your life. Thank you. So how's that drink coming along? Oh, delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Ma'am, you cannot... I'm sorry. No, ma'am, you cannot tell me my fashion is bad when you're wearing this Mickey Mouse-looking piece of shit outfit, okay? I'm just saying. Look like you belong in the cast of Kingdom Hearts. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, that you could look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours? What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use glamour prisms as a catalyst to project the image of one item into another. It's an illusion, mind, but very convincing. It means the original object stays the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Or if you fancy change, you have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller, return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive at each passing moment. Don't bite me. Glamour dresses! Woo! The true endgame. I wonder, hang on. doesn't match my outfit though, which is gonna bug the hell out of me. Boo! Yeah, had that. Fashion, no. Deep in the deserts of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, to quench my thirst for you. La 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 la. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. Yeah, hi, I'm here to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn. You're at the behest of your stoler? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Cat. Luna Arcanist. Luna Arcanist. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. She's so cute. She's one of the best characters. We protect Tataru in this house. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Was it antecedent? We'll find out in the cutscene because I can never remember past that bloody word. Neum. Is it antecedent? Antecedent? I don't fucking know. Trying to meet the squad. I take it you were Luna Arcanist. Taru sent word that you've arrived. Lady Minthelia has eagerly awaited your coming. Wait, if you please. Here look, it's the squad.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Can you imagine if you had the ability to just say no? Anyway, naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the Retainers Registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the service of retainer, and I am certainly going to make one. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavours. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, wasn't it? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now that you know our purpose and what we can offer you, I invite you to consider joining us. When you've come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall trust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. May keep it safe. So, I have decided I'm going to make a retainer based on Mr. Dragon himself, because he decided to make a substance called Luna's Splunge when he was playing Schedule 1 with Grinning Demon. So I'm going to make him a retainer so he can go sell my stuff on the auction house. We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our greatest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Luna. I will go whither the wild wind blows.
I take it you will help us.
Of course.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
Yes.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
We call him Dad Cred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
If technically the furthest I got during my first playthrough, I got up to Ishgard. I was like 54, 56, when I did my first attempt at an alt. I've obviously, like, completed the game on my main character, well, air quotes, completed to an extent. I wouldn't say completed the game, but on my main character, I am, like, a patch behind now, a patch or two behind. So I've got Dawn Trail, I've done the Dawn Trail launch story. I just haven't played anything past that.
Greetings. I have been expecting you.
Hi, Mum.
Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Well, like I said, I've cleared up to the initial first patch of Dawn Trail. I haven't done any of the stuff that's just recently released, like, I think it's 7.2 or whatever, or the 7.15 or anything like that. I haven't done anything. To be fair, I haven't played 14 properly in months, like, since Dawn Trail's launch. I just haven't touched it. I've been too busy with WoW and other things.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
I don't like this Eorzea that much.
The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
You're on Stormblood at the moment. Shadowbringers is a little bit later.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I do not like... Okay, you want to... Okay, if anyone ever asks me what my two least favorite voices in ARR are, Tataru's and Robon's. Not a fan. I actually prefer the voice they gave her in Heavensward onwards. Because the voice actors actually changed at some point.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
Well, no, it wasn't because I didn't think the game would succeed. It was actually due to costs. It turned out to actually be cheaper to base the voice actors in the UK than in the US. Because the problem is a lot of the US voice actors are really big video game and anime voice actors. Like, these are some pretty big ones. Like, Alphanos is, Sam, I forgot his last name, but he plays, like, Teddy in Persona, things like that. Like, they're all very talented voice actors. It's just, you can tell the difference between them being Americans and them being UK actors. And that's actually why they switched over, was due to cost reasons. Because ARR was actually super successful on launch. It was one of the most successful relaunches. Heavensward just kind of boosted the game even further.
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina & Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
Wait, I love Rollbone's voice in post ARR. It's so much better than the one in ARR. I love his post ARR voice. It's just so much more gruff.
If there is aught you wish to know,
And the accent
I
is so
recommend you
much
speak
nicer.
with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
I think it's the same voice actor, Yampa. Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, his voice actor hasn't changed since Heavensward. It's Nick Bolton. Prior to that, he was actually voiced by Jason Miller, the singer who sings the Shadowbringers opening theme, which I actually did not know. That makes me feel really bad because he's a really good singer. But yeah, his voice actor hasn't changed. Probably because the actor was probably trying to find his voice. If you watch a lot of, like, if you've watched a lot of cartoons and stuff growing up as well, you will notice that voice actors do change the cadence and tone of their voice, either because it's better for their vocal cords or because it sounds better. So a good example, if you listen to, like, I know it's kind of a good example, early Family Guy versus later Family Guy, you'll notice it. Yugiri's one is really sad if you read about her. Which I don't recommend reading up on what happened to Yugiri's voice actor. I remember reading it in the news and I was absolutely horrified. But as far as I'm aware, they haven't actually changed any of the cast, except for, oh, there is another voice actor that did die, but his character's not really present in the story anymore. Ready to begin, are we? Oh, that's the spirit. So then your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discovery we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on our caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security all over the shipments. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I like squeezed my soju earlier and it's feeling it now, Mr. Krabs in my throat. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone. This is a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. I I need to check something real quick. Give me a second. I wonder if I can find him. Ah. Darn it! Of course he's wearing a hat. I can still work with this though. Thank you for the subscription! My god, Yamper! 13! Good lord! So many! Right, we're gonna quickly pop back to Limsa because we're gonna go make our retainer. What is a retainer trainer? I forget. I think it's this way. Yeah, there it is. Frog! Frog. Frog. Ma'am? Greetings! I take you've come to see me about a retainer. Yes, I'd like to hire one, please. You may hire up to 3 retainers. Heck yeah, I forgot about that. I paid for the extra one. Okay, so. Yeah, for you to do that. Okay, so I wasn't kidding when I said I'm going to make my first one based on the Banana Dragon. I'm just looking at his... So he actually was in our old... You know, he did play the game at one point, did have a character. So we're going to make him a... Did he go Zayla or Rain? He made himself a Rain. Oh, Zayla. Interesting. I'm going to make him a Rain. He is quite cool-ish. Gotta go Fat Dragon Tail. Fat Dragon's his best tail. Which one mind? So he had these horns. I need natural light. I hate the in-room light. I love every male aura you see will often have one of 3 hairstyles. Horns! Do you like to quote Grin, do you like the horns? You've not heard Grin's song, Do You Like the Horns? You really should. No, my retainers! Why would I roll a man? Can't play male characters. Oh. I'm just trying to remember what hairstyle Luke had and what would be Luke. I'm gonna go with this one. This will do for now. Why are all raw males so angry? Oh god, I can't remember what colour my best friend's eyes were. Oh god. I'm bad at this. red? I think it's red. Wait, I'm a dumbass. Hang on. Sec. Get me high red. They're like orange, orangey gold. Okay. Mean personalities fun for healers. Alra's got such a glow up, even though my textures are, I think my textures are full, but Alra got such a glow up, by the way. Like, they actually added definition to their horns, which made me so happy as an Alra main. Especially, like, look at that. Look at that ridge detail. Wah! Love it. Love Alra. Best race, changed my mind. So, gonna make his, give his eyes a bit of a warm glow, warmish glow. Let's go for... There we go. Nominee, you okay? Actually, no, we'll keep the eye markings because it's kind of like his little triangle markings he's got under his eye. Oh, I can't do Alra without eyebrows. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Alra got such an upgrade. It made me so happy. Give him more scales. He needs more scales. That's alright. Okay, voice. I ain't going Lala. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm making my first retainer, and because he made a drug named after me in his game, Luke gets to be my first retainer. Is there a laugh that sounds like Jimmy Carr? You would hate me for that. I'm so sorry. You can be your bitch. No. Don't say it like that. I'm picking that laugh. I'm not saving the appearance, good lord. Yes, there we go. No. Yes. There we go. Number 7 is like pure villain. I was a victim. I was a victim of the Vieira female laugh when they first came out, the number 7 laugh, which was hideous. It sounded like an old woman. I can think of several retainers that are exactly as you describe. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. If it be so kind as to state a preference, it'd be most helpful. Ooh. What's polite like? Greetings, madam. How may I be of service? No. And does anything else under... No. Let's try rough. What will it be, miss? Is that all? Guess I'll be on my way then. No. What about serious? State your business. Any last requests? I forgot you could... Very well. What's in there? What is there? How's this wonderful day find you? You'd be like, what you want? Ah, yes, of course, dude. No, that's not him. Independent. Well, here I am, mistress. No, that's just weird. You are finished with me. Such unfortunate wording. No, that's just weird. We're not making it weird. It's already weird. Oh my god, he sings. I didn't know the lively one sang. That's so cute. No, I'm gonna go with the serious. Yes, we'll hire this retainer. Or do I just call him Luke? Is Luke taken? What is my drug name? No, I wouldn't even know what Luke's drug would be called. Banana bitch. I do all this with the love of a friend. Banana bread. Was he slippery? Yeah, the thing is, other people can see those names, which is what's making me very careful. Would Luke work? It's not available! Okay, how about... Banana Luke? Banana Derg. Banana Derg. I normally give my characters proper names, and it's kind of like... I could just call him... Victoria, but nah. We'll call him... Hate that you can't capitalize the letters like that. Banana Raw. Banana Raw is a good one. Can I get a raw? No, I'm no, Banana Dig. Banana Dig. His name is Banana Dig. Banana Dig! You've hired the retainer! Banana Dig! Let's check out this man. There he is. Look at him in his lovely outfit. State your business. I appreciate that. That's honestly valid. I'm gonna deposit some things actually while I'm here. You. You. You, and you. Age it out. Oh my god, what? There's Leather Daddy over here, hello? Sir? 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 Now he looks awesome though, just, wow. The dancer, sir? He is giving me the glare, he's just like, hurry up. Why do I have 10? No, deposit. I wanted to deposit 10 gil. There you go, rounds it out. Right, can you sell some stuff, please? Thank you. Wow. Wow. I know there's only go for like one each. Yep. But it just gets them out of my inventory. Why did you make me this way? Why did you bring me into existence? I deserve better. Okay, we have a retainer. I can technically make 3, but there's no point at the moment because I haven't unlocked any additional classes. Okay. Bloody hells, I ain't got time for this. Friend, you look like the helpful sort. Mind handling a medicine task for a man in need? Me retainer, you reckon he had what it took to go on an adventure in Skull Valley with naught more than what I gave him? Now the little bugger's up and vanished. Probably got eaten by a dodo or some such. Any road, if you happen to come across his remains in Western Anoska, I'd like you to inform the local watch so they can set about notifying his kin. Let's go find a baby retainer real quick. Can retainers be samurais yet? I can't remember what the class restrictions are these days. It's been so long. Can retainers be samurais? I've forgotten what the class restrictions were like. Ah, okay, cool. I just have to unlock Samurai, basically. I don't know what you think you saw, but I assure you I had everything under control. Uh-huh. What? That Earth presume me to be dead? Who do you think I am? Some wet-behind-the-ears weakling? Could have at least shown some remorse for furnishing me with such poor equipment. Ah, okay, that's good to know. Well, speak of the Sahag in a moment. It's about bloody time. Was I dead to you? Fine, you're buying the first round. Limlane have mercy, I am not getting paid nearly enough for this work. I hope you treat your retainers with more respect, madam. Anyway, courtesy dictates that I thank you for your intervention. Then end, I ask that you seek out Fridweeb in the East Halatali. I know what you did, and I'm sure she'll reward you handsomely. Farewell. I do like this idea that retainers actually, like, it's a job that people can have in this world, in the sense of you don't want to be a adventurer, but you have some decent skills so you can make some coin kind of thing. That'd be an interesting side story for 14 to explore, like the adventures of a retainer, you know what I mean? Maybe I should write that as a fan fiction. Greetings, miss. How may I assist you? Sounds to me like you came along just in time. Well, the last thing we need is another retainer dying during a venture. I gather from your expression you're not familiar with ventures. Quite understandable. Allow me to explain. In cooperation with the Adventurers Guild, we have established a new system through which retainers may be dispatched to procure items for their employers. If you wish to avail yourself of this additional service, you will need to pay your retainers in advance of ventures. I speak of these, special scrib issued by the Adventurers Guild. Accept them with my compliments. Let me assure you that this isn't a complex process. Any retainer can walk you through it. When next you speak with yours, why not raise the subject? Thank you. Oh god, I don't have any water, but I'm going to take a swig of soju. That counts as hydration, right? Ooh! And a big stretch. Oh my god, I felt that one. Holy crap. Alright. I'm on Banana Dog. You for now are going to be an Arcanist. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, you're going on an adventure. Yes, I know how ventures work. Wait, can you do field exploration? You can. Off you go. See you in 18 hours. Oh, I'll get busy. I'll get very busy indeed. What the hell does that mean? I'm regretting giving him this personality now. Does it retain a comment? I don't even know what that means. I promise that I'm not doing it intentionally. I actually didn't know he'd talk like that. Oh dear. Panala. Okay. Well, he's off for the job now for the next 18 hours, so he's fine. Don't have to go to the bathroom or anything. Throw him to the wilds, they say. He'll be fine, they say. Off we go. Oh, that poor girl's being chased by that ant. Run, little black mage, what to be? Listen, if my retainer version of Luke is anything like the Luke I know, he'll have aggressive amount of spreadsheets of everything he's sold and bought. That's not even a read, that's just seriousness. Chiefy, thank you for the raid. Hello, travelers. How are we all doing? I'm Lunar Arcana. I'm a cosmic entity. I stream a variety of games, and I promote an inclusive space. Today we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV, followed by a new game. Let me give that shout out for you. Give me a ticky too. Let's have a look. Out. What did you get up to today, lovely? What did you play? Oh god, there he is. Omni slash it. I'll omni slash your retainer. Yeah, it's like Beetlejuice or Bloody Mary or something. Oh, Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, I know about the game. My friend Hodie's really into that game. There's some very, very, very attractive characters in that game. Waifu hunting. I like the Wolfman. I don't know what his name is. He's just sexy. Don't know his name. He's just sexy. Stupid sexy Wolfman. I like the sniper that they're introducing. I don't know what her name is. The yellow sniper lady. Oh, I am Eisenbard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. Also want us to beware of the Almojar, since we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do as I can to help see the victims safely returned. Thank you. The Wolf Butler, that's the dude I like. Lycon? Lycon? I don't know how you spell it, how to pronounce his name. Lyson? Lycon? I don't know, but he's sexy. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Almojar culprits in all this. We do well to investigate them first. Lycon. Okay, Lycon. Lycon me, you know what I mean? Ha 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 ha! Stop. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Aljan. No! Do that. Been hit with a family friendly by Luke for the next 10 minutes. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Alwajar hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness at all places at all times. Liacon. Okay. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocent wishing no more than to pay the respects to the dead. Bananas. He knows what he's doing. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I will see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know that the Almajar still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. Well willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Almajar seek in this area. Okay, but like it is pissing down to the bone. And bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Oh, it even hits with the emote. I hope you are well, Mr. Bananas. I hope you are doing well on your adventures. I hope the food has been good. I can imagine. Please tell me you're at least relaxing now and you're not working. Because I'm a side-eye. Look, some ripe corpses. Sully me banana. He sense a hostile presence. Well, I'm even more hostile. See, I'm hostile. I can tell you, Antonos, that's probably the last thing he's doing right now. I mean that as a friend. Oh dear. He does things. He does things. He works. He does things. Stuff and things. It is good you see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Up. With the bodies given back proper to Earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Up at 9 AM for midday. Oh my. Fun. Good God. 2 AM? Good God. You're gonna be knackered when you get back, that's for sure. Gonna hibernate. Now then, what are the Almajar? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarries unaware. 100 people at your command, good God. Oh, he is gonna hibernate when he gets back home, I can feel it. I demand a beer. I don't think I've ever seen Luke drink a beer whenever we've had, like, food together. Do you even like beer? Now you got me wondering. Oh, so there were Almajar remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the Lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. Beer is bad? Fair. Fair and valid take. Honestly, kind of agree, to be honest. I am not a beer person. Cider is nice, I agree. Just bring me that I may berate it. You know what? You're really matching your retainer's personality a little too well right now, Luke. I'm just saying. The occasional Amajar raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travel. But whose? Why did I read the line like that? But whose? The countless travellers pass through Drybone every day. It ain't bloody dry right now, sir. And even if it was one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? The new character in ZZZ's Trigger. The thing is, I like the characters in all those kinds of games. I just can't be bothered to play. I'm already playing one gacha game, and that's Cookie Run Kingdom, and that's more than enough for me. I used to play Infinity Nikki, but I've stopped playing that now. Kind of fell off the wagon with that one. Not Tribble. Not Tribby. What's Tribby? I right now have some soju, which I've been slowly sipping across the night, and it is very nice. But I wish I'd put it in the fridge beforehand. Okay, Asahi, I can understand why people like that one. I know that's kind of a popular one for a lot of people. I'm more of a cocktail, cider, soju person. I'm about to get a glass of water in my break soon, though. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. Maybe among them that we find the reasons for these vanishing. Well, forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. But Moonshine is also very good. Agreed. Moonshine is very good. Apple pie moonshine. I'm more of a, I think it was a rose cider I had. I really like that one. Blue raspberry. I had marshmallow vodka and it was lovely. Oh, well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Uldar. Yeah, the one who's going to push you off a cliff and then push you into traffic, or vice versa. What the 7 Ls do you want with me now? I have a note. Why have you suddenly... Oh. My fan stopped fanning. Because the power cable just came out. Now I am warmedy again. We finally had the Tutti Frutti Fanta Hantanos. It is good. I like. Very much so. Reminds me of the fruit salad candies. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Eisenbard. Folks around here, where as they come, they'll turn tail and run if you so much pass wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. So much of banana. What the heck is Fanta Exotic? I remember you mentioning that before you left. But anyway, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Hang on. Luna's gonna Google real quick. Fanta Exotic. Let's have a look. What flavor is Fanta Exotic? It's orange, passion fruit, and peach. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds really nice. I love peach flavored stuff. Peach is such an underappreciated flavor, I feel. Please, miss, just leave me be. I've never to say but this. Full take who, whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. Freeze-dried peach rings? Oh, that sounds so good. I had freeze-dried Milky Way bars recently and they were very nice. What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear, please don't kill me. I find that with freeze-dried candy, that was the feeling I had with the Milky Way bars. They were really, really Moorish. Because they had the texture of Maltesers. But the Milky Way flavor was like a lot stronger. It was so good. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. Been a lot of talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. I forgot there's like a lot of back and forth talking in this bit. Oh god. Oh, I just felt the surge in the back of my throat. Got that warm feeling. That or is acid reflux. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Welcome back, Luna. Have you learned to auto import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. But another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. The mini-sick. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. That's the point. When does this stop being useful? Oh, it's already stopped being useful. You know what? I'm going to keep it on anyway until we get better, like a level 27 plus hat. Because it scales with your levels. Which, fun fact, I'll be abusing in dungeons. Level of Astrologian. I have to get Astrologian from 30 to 50. And that's going to be fun. We want to know what the common folk speak of to their gods. We're no better place to ask than at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It's the small and humble church found to the northwest of here. As long as you're heading there, may I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquis. He tends the graves of the Lich Shard. He will tell you what the body is to be interned. The mini-sick. I think the worst feeling is when you eat something very garlicky, and then you get a hiccup or a burp, and you can taste it, and it's like, ugh. First conversation I know, I do apologise. I might have my cheesecake and a chocolate egg dessert later tonight. I'm really intrigued by that. I am Marquise, yes. A body? Of course. There has been so many bodies of late. The best or worst dinner coming up. What kind of dinner you having? I apologise, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Hey! Hot dog to my jaw! I will not judge you. I like hot dogs. Hot dogs are great. Did I do it again where I went the wrong way? I bet I did. I bet I flippin' did. What did I? Yeah, that Marquise looks kinda familiar. I don't have that emote, unfortunately. On the very long to-do list. Where the flippin' heck is the path again? Oh, it's this. Home. Well, you guys didn't see anything. Man, imagine just leaving someone's naked corpse out on the ground like that. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Oh, Hantanos, I had a go at the G-Fuel themed Finding of Isaac level you showed me. That was something. May they all walk in May they all walk in Fall's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Osen can. You've been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I got to the last level. I got a full run. I was quite impressed with myself. But my eyes hurt afterwards. I don't know why though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Osen within the church walls. I need to city walls then. Good God. World's smallest city. Get me out of the rain. Bottle of wine or two on the floor there. No big deal. What the fudge is she? There she is. I hear you've done a service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Eisenbar when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing dry bone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than the others of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Fall, I am in the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems now to prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behaviour ill befits the Church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Fancred, I believe, took offence at his conduct. I must have words with Marquis, and soon. Well, Fancred's getting offended, you know, that's a great day. Dad cred. Oh look, it suddenly stopped raining. Blessed be the 12. Whatever. Eee. Wee. Wee. Crunchy knees. Oh no, crunchy knees. God damn it. We haven't crunchy knees once today. Thank you, Luna. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Luna? Oh, hi, Dad. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Fancred, and I share passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing people and why. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Osun herself? Osun? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you'd be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquis. I'd swear to the 12, I've seen that face somewhere before. Sister Osun. It cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she. Could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Luna, and see if you cannot glean something from him about her son's activities. Okay. Go harangue a child. Oh, he's all the way up there. Why are you making me run? I'd like my Copperbell. I'd like it now. My toesies are sore. I don't wish to run no more. You got a chili dog like Sonic the Hedgehog. Hello. I do like the hot dog every once in a while. I will admit, if I have to go to Five Guys, I'll always get the hot dog because they make me less sick than the burger. And some bacon and cheese on top of that. And some crispy onions, I think, as well. I think they do crispy onions. I don't think actually they do crispy onions. I like them. It is like a proper sausage meat hot dog. It doesn't taste like beef hot dog. Does that make sense? What, you don't want a glizzy nominee? I hate that they're called glizzies. Why do they even call it a glizzy? Like, what do they even mean? I think I need to give jalapenos more of a go, because I'm not normally the biggest fan of jalapenos. Spicy and me don't get on. Please help! Sister Osun went all out on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Fall and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Alright. I did have jalapeno poppers from somewhere recently. That was really nice. The cheese helped a lot. Girl dinner. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Oh, there she goes. I've got a back and forth thing right now. I'm level 28. And I'm doing level 19 quest. Like, come on. Oh my god, let's go back to Aggro. Sister Osum was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Fankra would have us believe. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Osan. It seems she received greater injuries from attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Fankra came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Amajar encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to cover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Alright. Go for another run. Oh, I love garlic bread. Garlic bread is food of the gods. Changed my mind. I really want to try it. I've seen it a lot on TikTok mostly. I know, TikTok. Bleh. But I really want to try the viral, like, garlic confit bread. Where you, like, roast the garlic yourself with olive oil and all that sort of thing. And then, like, spread it on and then toast it. Do that on a nice sourdough loaf. Garlic bread with cheese. We are a pro garlic bread channel here. Oh, there you are, Luna. So good of you to come. Gross. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Osan. Eisenberg said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But Paul said they were. Perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While following Sister Cern outside the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amajar caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but... well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Luna. Would you be so kind to take a look inside? Alright. Heck yeah. I'ma just scoot on by here. Hi. Excuse me. Excuse me. You have very thick thighs. Oh god. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. Excuse me. Okay. We're all good. Away. Nyum. It's the LGBT leaflet. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? You do. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though. Atrocious, is it not? These bits about Naldfile seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. I take this to the inn at Camp Drybone and see what Sister O'Cern makes of it. Pop that thing on airplane mode and turn it off. It will actually help. I don't see airplane mode, no, but I find when I turn my phone off, it charges faster. I'm actually really looking forward to the new game I'm going to play tonight. My saviour comes again. To what do I owe the honour of this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother of the brother or sister of the Order. Of that, I can assure you. Oh, I'm the same nominee, don't worry. Is it nominee or Lily? Which do you prefer? Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Luna. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to its deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. But now tell Eisenbarb what we have learned here. Well, I have played many of Kingdom Hearts, and I know that you are nominee. There is a naked man just dancing here. Posing as a priest? Think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Luna. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. He has escaped Limsa. He's escaped the goblet. Oh, I need to tell you guys a story real quick before we continue. What happened to me this morning. So I play on Argent Dawn sometimes on WoW, which is the EU roleplay server. And I was playing on one of my characters and I ran into the Goldshire Inn. Now obviously if you know about WoW, you know about the notoriety of the Goldshire Inn. And I ran in, I was handing in some quests, setting up my Hearthstone. I get a whisper, some random person going, "Punish me, mommy." And I just typed back, "Touch grass, LMFAO," and blocked them. I was not in the mood. They took one look at me and just was like, "Punish me." Like, no. Because Arnold's roleplay community outside of the Notorious side are actually really cool. It's just, of course, I walk in on my Shadow Priest and it's like, "Hi." I should have replied back, "Only if you pay me 100,000 gold. I was like sleep deprived this morning, so I was not in the mood. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Luna and me serve like with like. We're posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Oh, I dare to hope this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. You sure good about having enough food? No TV for a week. No internet for an hour. No, that's not enough. I don't know, for some people that's too much. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can zip up the garments with the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Luna, so as to lay the foundations for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Eisenbard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Oh my god! No! Please. Yeah, did you? I did not reply. I preach the teachings of Azema the Warden. Has Fal come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azema is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. I'm sorry. Oh, and I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Oh, sorry, we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. I had memories of the diadem. Diadem and Eureka and all of them. I will never go back to Eureka willingly after driving me there kicking and screaming. What is it? God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Her name, I know it's not meant to be, but I read it as Ermagard. Greetings, good madam. Is it what I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I am afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out in the pond north of Sandgate. I don't want to do Eureka. I don't have it in me. I did that stuff when it was relevant and I gave up halfway through, I think. Oh, because I want like the sea slug mount and the rainbow yeti, the gay pride yeti. You're quite an eye for being a nuisance, Luna. The camp is abuzz with talks of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to track our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Oh, I can't stand Bosia. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Here's the thing, oh god, Blue Mage, I don't know if I have it in me. Can't, I tried, I can't. Here's the thing, Bosia's story is actually really, really good. I just don't care for it. I ended up, oh yeah, the mobile. I think if it's correct, I think it's Alex? Question mark? I could be wrong though. Good old Alex Savage. And also organising community Blue Mage nights. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Bob's Burgers, but if you manage to convince me to do it, it's going to be that one gif of Bob going, fine, I'll go, but I'm not going to enjoy it while I'm there. I'm just going to complain the whole time. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Luna. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. I look better without the clothes on, to be fair, Thancred. Oh, you poor, fortunate souls. There's no way for men to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nardfal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury? 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 A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On the account of that atrocious performance, you would have been a god's awful mummer, Ungus. What? How do you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I'm only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? You continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amaljar raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amaljar in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amaljar. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. See you later, Lily. It was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I guess I'll mole meat for a score of lifetimes to not even see a fraction of what the Amaljar pay me. You sacrificed innocence that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. You want to blame someone for the mess in the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. No, I know you again. You're the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well. Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. Oh, but no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Sobbing sounds. A-huh-wah, a-hoo-ah-wah. Luna, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. There we go. Thank you, Vesperberry, Ifrit tickets. I know, right? Welcome back, Luna. I am pleased that you and Fancred have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Fancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken. And none but the Amaljar know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not be willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I'd have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he's a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Fanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. I should really cut this quest out, in my opinion. It's kind of pointless. Controversial opinion. we go. My goal is to get Ifrit done, and then we'll switch over to blueprints. Sure, Score? Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pots? Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Sony Shine, name of Materia. If Materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Score! Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes! Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of Materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Score! Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good teachy show of power of Materia. The Materia Master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Oh, Materia joined with Fighty Tool. What does it actually mean? Do you want me to be really honest? Even I don't know. It's their breathing! Oh my goodness, yes, that makes sense. Fighty Tool gain power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It's created by drawing out the aesthetic constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue that host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from summit as would struggle to cut stake into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander want brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. I love the way goblins talk. Tongue flaps. What do you teach again? Oh, you do materia extraction. I'll come back and do that another time. Oh, wait. Literally talk about how useful it was. Didn't use it. As is the way. Nedrick, what quest do you have? Oh, Halatali. Hello there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I hope to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of Eastern Fanaland lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years ago, past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. Once such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skills and refine your technique. Indeed, I take the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak of one at Fafajoni, near the entranceway. Well, that's Halatali sorted, at least. Well, we have to unlock it, but it's there now. Oh my god. My legs. Welcome back, Luna. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Luna, to make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak to me when you are ready to begin. Okie dokie, herd nurse. I already have one. Whoops, I should have held on to that. No. Been using an underleveled book. Oh my god, I just realized. Word has arrived from Fancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he is able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the Fall Priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amaljar to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity... Excuse me. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amaljar responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amaljar are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Luna. Frankfurt is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you are made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Away we go! Ba, ba, ba. Gonna smack Ifrit in the face. Give him a wicked paper cut. Hi, Uluna Arcanist of the Scions. Thanks for coming, friend. Stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amaljar and pry through them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we request the aid of the Scions. I hope your house is delightful. Hello, Darlo. How are you, good sir? The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amaljar plot if the mission succeeds, Luna. Let's make sure it does. Heck yeah! It's raining again. It's windy. I've been following your drawing every day on TikTok. It's been really cool to scroll through them, honestly. Heck yeah! I have an art stream planned this week. Get on with some artwork and stuff. Only another 260 days to go. You got better dedication than I have for that one, Chief, and I honestly, genuinely, hands to you. If you guys haven't seen Darlo's drawings, he's doing a doodle every day or a drawing every day until the end of the year. He is posting them on his respective websites. If you're in my Discord, Darlo, feel free to, you know, drop a link to your art socials if you want. That's what it's there for. In my Discord or not. Hang on, let me double check for you. Darlo. I don't think you actually are. Hang on, let me get an invite for you real quick. Oh, stupid stream mode. Hold on a second. Boop. And for anyone else who hasn't joined my Discord, we're chilling there. We just post stuff. Please make sure you do check the rules. Everyone who joins, particularly the art rules, just to make sure there's no misunderstandings or anything. I need to set up a command for that at some point. Add that to the to-do list. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Omoljar appear. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal thing's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Do you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. As much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Ingy. You're gonna beat them up. The good thing is I kind of ripped through them, so... There's no end to them. Okay, cool. up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Yeah, go to sleep. Meanwhile. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we'd likely be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have won free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He'll show you the way back there. With the 12 speed your way. What? Interesting. The lizard men march us to their stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. They're going to kill us, aren't they? I don't want to die. I want to go home. Okay. I fear the Amajar mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. All of embers. Alright, let's go beat up a dude in the face. Nine-minute wait, that's not too bad. You can just kind of chill and chat, you know what I mean? So, potentially there might be an extra stream this week, depending on how I feel. And also depending if our guild decide to raid on Friday. Because if they decide not to, I might do an extra art stream, because I've been feeling kind of artsy. Boop. Obviously a case of I have to see how I feel, but... Is this something you can do with NPCs? I'm wondering. You know what? Just for the sake of getting this moving forward, I'm actually going to enter with a party of NPCs. See what it's like. Also means I can do the cutscene without holding up people. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heaving souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's on! This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbeliever are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. O mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Plot armor, baby! Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warn of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. I scared you. Yeah, does he go for a dental plan? Alright, NPC team, let's go. Dental plan, Lisa needs braces. I'm glad there is an option to do this for NPCs, because I'd rather not sit around for 9 minutes. Oh my god, the fomatage! He's like, hang on, I'll move at the last second. Lightning strike! Oh, I never noticed they say that. A bit slower than with real players, but you know what? We're getting it done. forbidden candy. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amaljar zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Badass. That's six. Ooh. I see the blood swarm wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Luna. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. His bitch. What a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dah interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at home. We've only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Yeah, never rely on 5-year-olds. Period. Not that it was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but there is consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Step on me, mommy. And allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behaviour. I love Nero. He's such a bitch. He just walks in the room, diva. Oh, look at my little adventurer friends. Look at you. That's kind of cute. I like that. Goodbye, team. You did well. Ah, there you are, Luna. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's pronounce that word. Defeat, the Amaljar will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Oh, no, where were we? No, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be a whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there's still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Luna. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I've long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. Or what can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't serve themselves.